my ginger ale. Where I go with my ginger ale? Oh, there it is. What's up, family? For those who want to know what you wear with something like this, just some KD, just some KD. Just to just to make niggas like Mr. Winters mad. Just to make niggas like Mr. Winters mad. That's called a CERTA logo, son. For you broke niggas will have no idea what it's like when your clothes don't come with a fucking anyway. I'm frustrated, y'all. What's up? I've been mad all day because I was looking at what it do, y'all. Because I was looking at trying to relax and sit, chop it up with the fam. What's up with y'all, man? Fucking Barry school trip tomorrow. Taking them to fucking they taking them to Hershey Park. And I'm gonna be a chaperone. I'm going, but they want to fingerprint me and shit. Nah, fuck all that. I just pay for my own ticket and go. Y'all eat a dick. Don't they know we go there all the time anyway? Shit. It's for the school. They don't just let you be a parent and chaperone with the kids. What's up, Carl? They don't let you just be a parent and chaperone your kids to places no more. Now you got to be fingerprinted. Because, I mean, they only got my name, address, phone number, where I work. They only know everything about me. So don't it only makes sense that they need to fingerprint me to go on a trip with my son and the rest of the school kids. To Hershey Park, which we literally go to the last 2 summers. We've been literally going to for 3 days for the last 2 summers. But okay, whatever. Well, some of my too. Man, eating that damn salad. What's up, Mr. Cater? So let's chat, y'all. What up, Chris? So First of all, shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to Chris Paul's dad. Chris Paul's father sat with John Morant father, Wendell Carter Jr. father, and Darius Garland's father. No, I didn't hear that. Shannon got a buyout. What does that mean? Damn. What he just gonna do? Club Shay Shay? Nah, damn. I guess he just gonna do Club Shay Shay from now on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got tired of buck dancing and getting called out for it. But shouts out to Chris Paul father, because like I said, he was with John Morant's father, Darius Garland's father, Wendell Carter Jr. father, and they were having a conversation. And T. Morant asked him, "Well, how do you still maintain to be his father when he making all the money?" He looked at him with, and they start laughing at T. Morant, and they said, "Man, if you look," and he said, "Man, if you looking at it like things done changed because he got money, you ain't gonna never be able to help him." He said, "You never gonna be able to help." He told him as a father. Let me play that real quick. I want y'all to hear this because I really felt like that was some game that everybody could use. Who, the white girl? I figured she would. Yeah, I figured they was gonna do that. Yeah, but look, I don't think it was just agents. I think they was talking about college recruits doing that too. I can't find it right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
2 days ago, a strike team assassinated President Will. And yet, I don't want to get a little more.
Like the crazy thing, especially with the agents, like they would just calling.
Change who you are.
Right.
This boy making some money. But once again, the money.
Next question. And this is the part that I felt like was alarming.
I don't like this
Just an
guy
alarming state
right
of
here.
mind
He's
to
a
ever
fucking
be-
coon.
Oh. Even though Chris has made the money to maintain who I am, first thing Chris wanted to do was, even though Chris has made the money,
You know, even though Chris was making the money.
oh,
No matter what your child achieves, check this out.
How did you maintain your position as father? You know, even though Chris was making the money.
oh. Even though Chris has made the money to maintain who I am, first thing Chris wanted to do was move us out into another house. And me and my wife, we wasn't ready. You know, we was happy where we was. The real eye opener is when he bought his 2006 car, and I went down there to look at it. It cost more than my house. That's when I was like, wow, you know, this boy making some money. But once again, the money don't change who you are.
Right.
You's his father. Mm-hmm. You've been there. Mm-hmm. I mean, it ain't like you gonna start acting like I need a Mercedes next week. I need this next week. You know, your son know you. You know your son. If it's something that you need to sit down and talk to him about, sit down and talk to him.
Right.
You know, you ain't gonna take a back seat. Well, I can't talk to my son. He's playing in the NBA now. You know, I can't. Oh no, don't never feel like that, or you won't be no good to him. You won't be no good.
And the fact that T. Morant asked that question. And I find, as somebody who grew up with a father, with a lot of friends who are now fathers, whose father may have not been as active as my father, I wonder if T. Morant's dad was active in his life, because I'm going to say something that's going to probably be controversial, but I don't give a fuck. A lot of us black men who grew up without fathers really don't know how to be a father. So we don't know how to parse the line between friend and father. And it's not a lot of our fault that a lot of us just did not have either a father who was that strenuous or a father at all. Some people did not have fathers like my father. I had a father who did not give a fuck about being liked. Me and my father have, yeah, me and my father have a super close relationship. Me and my father have a super great relationship. He basically raised me, and a lot of times I tell people, me and my dad grew up together. But that was still my dad. I never Never, never, never. If my dad called and borrowed some money, I'm not the father now. I'm just the kid that did what his dad wanted and in a position to be able to help out his father. That's it. I am not the father, or at least not his. I still need him for certain advice and certain encouragement. As a 40-some-year-old man, I still like to hear my dad say, nah, that ain't my son. Good job, son. I still like to hear my father explain where my place is. Hold up, who she beat? For real? I thought you were talking about the other girl. The other white girl, not her. Ain't that the best friends girl? They made Jay Cargill lose to that jabroni ass white girl. My great grandmother raised me. My great grandmother helped raise me. Nah, it was gay. So anyway, so as y'all see, Sensei Reed and the young brother from South Carolina, two 14-year-old boys were murdered. Now, surprisingly, South Carolina has acted swiftly in arresting this Asian wannabe white supremacist store owner. And good to see that the people of South Carolina got their act together and made sure that that shell is not open anymore. Now, for those who don't know the story, 14-year-old black boy picked up full bottles of water from a Shell gas station convenience store. He put them back. An argument ensues in which he was chased down and shot in the back by the owner of the store and his Asian son. Now, why isn't his son being charged? They're saying now, Columbia, South Carolina police officials are saying, look, from what we saw, he didn't shoplift. There was no reason you should have shot that boy in the back. This is racist ass South Carolina. And they can't justify it. But if we're being fair, Michael Slager did get convicted. He was one of the first people to get convicted. So if I'm being fair, South Carolina, even though it's got a horrible history, actually has a good track record with punishing their race soldiers and racial killers. Now, Ohio, on the other hand, let me finish with South Carolina. So they're in South Carolina. They are trying to present the defense that the boy that was running and shot in the back had a gun near him. He never turned the point, never turned to shoot it though. And the police aren't even sure if it's his gun. The police don't even believe it's his gun. Now in Ohio, 14-year-old Sensei Reed was shot down by a man who pulled up in a truck, got out, shot him, and left the scene. He's not being charged with murder because the grand jury had a bunch of witnesses who probably were not even there. Remember how they did the case with Tamir Rice. The Ohio grand jury has ruled that that Sensei Reed had a gun. Keep in mind, they never said anything about a gun for a whole year. We never heard about a gun for a whole year. Now, all of a sudden, they're trying to make the murdered 14-year-old some kind of gun stalking, some type of gun pistol toting thug. And paint him as some type of wild, violent criminal that just had to be put down by this white civilian. Then you have the non-FBA black boy in St. Louis who was shot just going to retrieve his brothers from somebody's house. Keep in mind, Ohio let that Asian man out who shot that 6-year-old boy for playing in his yard. So what I'm saying to you guys is, it's not a question of if or are they. The question is, what are we willing to do to protect our children? Because our children are under attack. Ronnie, that's a new one that I never heard, but it sounds plausible, Ronnie. L.A. Hopkins, do you know that that's what the motherfucker sheriff and racist ass Columbia even said? He said, I don't give a damn if he did steal the 4 waters. You shouldn't be shooting him in the back. That white man even, and I don't know if he's being sincere or not, but he damn sure didn't hesitate to charge that Asian man. What up, Tori? Y'all see Tori and all them pictures at the expo, y'all? Y'all see my man Tori? You see my brother represent. It was out the DMV representative. It was out Dallas representative for the DMV. Right. Exactly. Now, I think the Asian dude ain't get out. I don't think he has a bond. And they destroyed that store. Some places in the South. And certain forms. You can't say that. Because in Florida, they love Cubans more than they love Negroes. And those are foreigners. Some spots in the South. Some places in the South. Speaking of the South, Jim Crow Joe had that Crown Act, right? Well, why is it a young boy who was down there near Shreveport who principal pulled him and asked him, was he a gang member or was he a gangster because he has cornrows? Shouldn't that be against the Crown Act? Shouldn't that be against the law? But anyway, I got my brother Tori in here, so I want to talk more about that Sensei Reed thing. Because I know once he get on it, but a lot more people gonna pay attention like they need to. Y'all, this Sensei Reed shit is really bothering me. Just like this young, and it's bothering me more than the young boy in South Carolina, because I see a pathway to justice in South Carolina. They are charging that man with murder, and it did not take any time. I do not see a pathway to justice there in Ohio. The same place where Tamir didn't get justice, where John Crawford didn't get justice. Right. And yeah, they killed somebody for pulling in the wrong driveway. Because they're lost and turning around. Our children are under attack, y'all. Right. A father and son duo chased down Ahmaud Arbery. The white officer talking. Right. That's exactly what the sheriff said. Our kids are under attack. We got white supremacists calling the police on black kids for collecting bugs, for killing bugs that are killing trees. We got white supremacists shooting black kids for playing tag. What's up, John? Our kids are under attack. If you are a black parent, and you don't live in a all black neighborhood, you are putting your child's life at risk when you let them go outside to mingle with other non-black children. I will say it again. To any black parent who has a black child not in a predominant black neighborhood, you are putting your child at risk when you let him leave your yard to play with non-black children. That's why I let my son know I don't want him mingling with non-black children. At least I know what I'm going to get out of them. Yeah, we got some ratchet, ain't shit ass parents. The devil I know is better than the devil I don't know. Our kids are just unruly, running wild. How many people have seen those non-black kids jump on those Marines? I saw them. Yes, the grand jury in Ohio, they will not allow him to be charged with murder. He's charged with felony possession of a weapon. They trying to say now Sensei Reed had a gun that nobody saw. The police never said they picked up a gun. In the beginning, wouldn't that have been the first thing? Remember the boy that they shot down there up in St. Paul, and when they raided the house and shot the boy on the couch? The boy who had the legal gun in the house? Remember how quick they was quick to show you, here's video, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. He has a gun. They were quick to show you he had a gun. If Sensei Reed had a gun and this other young boy had a gun, why come they ain't showing us the pictures? And don't tell me they trying to be sensitive to the crime scene. They don't want to show. Man, police show a black kid's dead body the minute it happened. We remember how they did Michael Brown, let him sit out there in front of everybody for hours. Exactly, DSB. He had no weapon. No weapon. No weapon. He was like Ray Lewis at the end of the pool. No weapon. Nah, let me stop bullshit. But he did not. It's not far. It was bad for you when police can't even plant a gun on the victim to make the case for it to be right. Best Decatur. I understand, baby, but we gotta know, and our kids need to know that this is happening. I don't want my son to think I'm acting crazy for no reason. I don't want my son to think, oh, dad just overprotective for nothing. No, nigga. Dad overprotective because don't nobody love you like dad. What's up, lad? I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I bet the war is just a danger. It's just as dangerous for us here as it. Yes, it is, Tyrone. We talk about, look, our kids under attack. Look, women and children are under attack. Homeless people under attack. When a random homeless motherfucker could just choke you out. And nobody do nothing. Except watch him choke you out and help him. Then the mayor and the governor say after you get choked out, well, that's what you get for being unruly on the subway. Think about that. The governor and the mayor came out and said, well, niggas be acting unruly on the subway, so you might have to strangle a nigga. Right. They shoot 10, 11-year-old. Black cop in Mississippi shoot an 11-year-old. I'm giving that brother some food. Right. They calling this motherfucker a hero. A hero would have gave him some change and said, man, look, here go a hotel bedroom for the night. That's what a hero would have did. A hero would have helped that man get mental health. A hero would have heard this story and said, your family ain't eating. You got a wife and kids? Hold on. Where they at? Come on. All right. Take me to them. Take me to them. A hero won't even do that. A real nigga would do that. I just did that, y'all. Hand to the man, y'all. Last week, I'm coming back from work, right? I'm coming home from work. Where did I? Because I had to get somewhere. I had to get here to get Jabari. I was in a rush. And I stopped at a 7-Eleven to get some change, get some gas, and get a little cash out the ATM. As I'm getting cash out the ATM, this broad, this light-skinned broad, and she looked kind of like, she looked dirty. I'm going to just tell the truth. She looked dirty. Her jeans was dirty. It looked like somebody had roughed her up. And she said, excuse me. I go, yo, I'm at the ATM. Don't never walk up on no man doing that. She like, I'm sorry. I got 2 daughters and they are hungry. And this. And I said, where they at? She said, they right here off of 7th Avenue over my aunt's house. I've been sleeping in my car. I know I look a little rough. I said, what, you been fighting? And she said, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, look, my kids haven't eaten. I was wondering if you had a little money so I could. I said, nah, I ain't got no money. But what they want to eat. She said, well, you can get them something from the McDonald's. So I go over to the McDonald's, bought 2 meals for them, bought her a little something, dropped her off on 7th Avenue at her car, and rolled out. Never to speak to them people again. But I look at it like this. That's not the kids' fault. That's not the kids' fault. Drop them off, dip, finish my business, and did what I had to do. Man, I hope everything work out in her favor. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason what's up, FYF? And the only reason I'm bringing it up today is because I just thought about it. Damn. Even my ass, I see a homeless person. I don't choke them out. I don't even cuss them out and shoo them away. I at least hear what they guys say. Ain't no thing de facto, man. I just try to be myself, man. Right. I'm gonna try to hear you out. No, for real, you know, a lot of times I motherfuckers shoo you away. Get away like they a fly, man. Get out of here, man. Get the fuck. No, don't shoo them away, man. I know he stink and he smell like piss and all of that. Hear what he guys say. That nigga might got some motherfucking. That nigga might got some words of wisdom. He might just, hey man, them police down the street, nephew. You might want to leave. Shit, good looking, Thank you. No, I'm not gonna give him no money to go piss on himself. I'ma still hear what he guys say. And if he help me out, I'ma value what he do. I'm not gonna devalue him because he a crackhead. I'm not gonna devalue him because he an alcoholic. I'm not gonna devalue him because he homeless. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the type of nigga I am. That shit bothers me, and I wish I could do more. For real. I look at shit like that and I feel bad within myself. I'm like, man, I think I could be doing more. Oh no. You can't scam me though, Mr. Cater. I know a motherfucker that really in need. Cause I look at you and go, God dang. But no, I can't say that because Arab scammers are the best. It was an Arab man whose leg was all twisted like this, and he walked with a limp in the middle of the motherfucker. I was on. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I was. I was with my brother OJ. We was on Route 1 out there coming through Beltsville, going to coming through Lowell, going to College Park, right by the CVS pharmacy. So this motherfucker leg is twisted like this, de facto, and he walking. That he walking. He walking. And me and OJ look at each other like, damn, that nigga leg fucked up. I know he can't work. Yeah, man. Let's get him 5, man. We both gave him 5 apiece. He said, thank you. God bless you. I said, yeah. He walking around and shit. He walked with it and got a cane and shit. I'm like, I know that a nigga who leg twisted like this can't work. This not no scam. 3 months later, I'm in a Target going to get some shit for Jabari. I see that Arab motherfucker with his leg twisted with a cane. He got his bitch with him. He got the kid in the cart. He on I swear to God, a gold cell phone. Cart filled up with Pampers and some more shit. He like, I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? Not lying to you, the fact the legs still bent like that, y'all. He's still walking like that with the cane. But this nigga got I'm like, that nigga wasn't homeless. Yeah. Now, he used a lot of $10 to get that phone. This nigga had a gold-plated cell phone. That junk was blinging. And you know, I was mad. At the time, I didn't have a cell phone. Damn sure wasn't. I'm telling you, that shit fucked me up, y'all. Fuck me up. I'm not giving no more. I start being like Riley, the fundraiser. Nah, I don't give. I don't give. Homeless people, help a brother out. I don't give. That's what I tell them. Nah, I don't give. Yeah, I don't give. I'm like Jesus. I say. Nigga. I don't give, nigga. Yeah, I'm not fucking with you, nigga. Yeah, you want a sandwich, nigga? I'll get you one. Right. I'm the fundraiser, man. I don't give. Nah. Yeah, I can't give. And all these people I give to, Lisa, Cellmate, shit like that, I put something on their channels. Outside of that, I'm not fucking with you. I'm fucking with people. At least I know what they doing with the money. They doing something constructive. I don't give a fuck if they buying light bulbs for their house. That's constructive. It's a lot of yeah, shout out to Queen. Shout out to my man Roger Smith, man. I ain't seen him in a minute. Yeah, I'm sparking up. Is it just me? This just some random shit. Or do Marjorie Taylor Greene look like Greg the Hammer Valentine? The ability to subjugate or erase a group of people and or their history with impunity based on race using whiteness, white supremacy. Example, Abraham Lincoln said he would assign the position still assign the authoritative position to the white man. Example, this is the white guy that is the no, bro, stop typing that. That's moist. Listen, anyway, this is the uh white guy that was on Dr. Rashad Ritchie that works for the Daily Caller on my Twitter now. So I got to give him, he asked me my definition of white supremacy, so I'm going to give him one. The Dred Scott ruling, which was never overturned, and quite frankly, commonly enforced to this very day, which states black men have no rights, white men have to respect. White supremacy. Example, anyone who agrees with preserving the Confederate States of America, because in their literal constitution, it has white supremacy. Somebody says she looked like Mr. Perfect. I think she looked like Greg Valentine. What? Let's see. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. So, let's see. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. Okay, here she go right here. Now, here we go. Mr. Perfect. Let's see. That was a good one. That's a good one. Okay. There she go again. Okay, let's see. Beautiful Bobby. who died 2021. Okay. That's what Bert says she like now. Let's see. Okay, Bert. I see the resemblance. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You said you found John Cena. Okay, hold on. But let me finish with it because we doing the comparison joint. I gotta get that. I gotta look at that. All right. Now here go my dark horse. This who I thought she was. I said, oh, he grew his hair. See, I thought this was. I said maybe. I thought maybe. I thought maybe. I thought maybe. It's Elway. Somebody said, yeah, Crimson Jim. But I swear that's who she looked like to me, Slim. She looked like Greg the motherfucker Hammer. So, well, she looked like she would elbow drop the shit out your ass. She hit you. The fact though, she a elbow that figure four leg lock BSB. Y'all niggas will be tapping out left and right. I already pulled up Mr. Perfect. You late. You late. You too busy putting links and shit up. I pulled up Mr. He was the first one I put up. I put up Mr. Perfect, Beautiful Bobby, John Elway, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. I pulled up all four of them. Now tell me, one she might be related to two of them, but she's definitely one of them men. Now, what do y'all think about that? She's definitely one of them men, but she related to two of them. When I typed in Beautiful Bobby, I found a young. That's why she against trans athletes. That's why she against trans athletes. Because she didn't go wrestling the women. She wrestled exactly where she was supposed to be. Nigga, she wrestled with the honky tonk man, John T. That nigga said she looked like Lee Corso. The whole motherfucking college game day. All them white men are white supremacists. It's not one white supremacist that don't be on that TV show. Everybody on there. Lou Holtz, you know he's a straight white supremacist. I hate colors. I think it's a requirement to be a college coach. You have to be a white supremacist. She do though, Bert. Let me find out that's Lee Corso's bastard daughter. That's why your husband left. That's why your husband left. That's why her husband left. He was tired of walking around everybody. So, Mr. Elway, let me get your autograph. Mr. Corso, get your autograph. I never knew you were gay. Niggas walk around talking. I never knew Elway was so short and gay. Did you know John Elway was short as shit and gay? What? He's short and gay? Yeah, I saw him walking around with a white man. Yeah, man. Met him down in Georgia. I was. Yeah, met her. Yeah, do you know I met John Elway? Where you meet him at? He was going talk about he was going to the January 6th rally or some shit. Right. Who gay? I don't know. Y'all, y'all better follow me on Twitter because I'm about to get accidentally famous fucking with this white man, y'all. Watch. This Grayson Quay guy. This Grayson Quay guy. I don't think he want this work though. He asked me, he he gave this milk toast. He gave this milk toast ass definition of white supremacy. So, but if you talk about what the KKK does, that's abhorrent. No. And I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to let him know. I'm going to say Joe Biden is a white supremacist. He piled around with white supremacists. Yeah. Just like Donald Trump is a white supremacist. There is no good guy in the story, motherfucker. There is not one. Most black people understand that. I'm infamous for getting accounts taken off of there. Look, you famous for roasting niggas on there. I'm infamous for getting accounts taken off of there. I hurt people's feelings. Like Morocco. You be saying something. You be saying some of the shit I do de facto. We already linked up. I be saying the shit y'all do. LBB LBB say I go after. I want to get me a senator to say something. I'm gonna get one of them mad enough. I'm gonna get one of them mad enough. I'm telling you, and that's gonna be it. The minute they engage, I'm gonna eat their ass up. They're gonna be too fucked. They're gonna like, damn, this nigga's been paying attention. We've got, damn it, Jim. Silence Cobra. Silence Cobra. That's the code for when they want me to be quiet. Silence Cobra. I know I'm gonna get one though. De facto, I just got this writer. I knew I'd have got a few writers though. They'd have tried to answer back. I'd have lit their ass up. Then they blocked me. Like, I don't want to fuck with this one. This one read, yeah, you silly bastard. Yeah, I'm always blocked and timed out. I did agree with one thing the white supremacist said, that it's not up to him, it's up to what we think. That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, they don't want to fuck with me. He right for the Daily Caller, the Daily Cracker. That's what I like to call that damn thing. Ain't that devil Ben Shapiro's? Ain't that devil? Ain't that beast? Paper, the Daily Caller. Don't that belong to that beast, Ben Shapiro? Yeah, they all daily racists. The daily white supremacists and the daily cracker. Who had Vivek? That Vivek Ramaswamy? Yeah, you know he's a racist. How racist is Vivek Ramaswamy? Whatever his name is, Vivek Ramaswamy. How racist is he? That guy is so racist. He know he ain't got no chance of being president. No one is gonna vote for him. He just want to go on TV and tell you how he don't like black people. Damn, Tariq Gray go live. Niggas Gray leave me. Tariq going live. My nigga Tariq going live. Let me see what he talk about. He say, watch it. Yep, he live.
The man's lonely. Going through life lonely. There is the therapeutic aspect of music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is Tariq gonna do? He tear shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, we can hear all that shit in the background, nigga.
What's going on, fam? Welcome to another episode of Tariq Radio. Hell, having some technical glitches for a second. That's my bad. I'm using some new equipment over here, and I had a couple of glitches, but y'all, we're going to work through that. But I'm here, man. We're here. We're live right here. We're going to chop up some good game. Need y'all to let everybody know that we're live right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, TBA stopped before Tariq. And then he go off and Tariq come on.
Retweet this, put it on your Twitter, let everybody know that we're live right now. And what we're going to do while everybody's piling in here, we're going to take a very quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here, man. We're here. Don't you move a muscle, because we'll be right back right here, ladies and gentlemen.
See, this is a good topic. This is a good topic right here. Yeah, he was destroying chapters on Twitter. I was laughing my ass off. I'm a simulcast and break down some Tariq. We do something different. We'll see. This is gangster.
The newest styles and colors of our next.
Do you wish there was a better way to solve problems in the workplace?
You just say my shit time. Mm-hmm. Again, I feel you, Jason Black. I got no ego. I got no ego. It's none of that bullshit.
Do you wish there was a better way to solve problems in the workplace?
Real ghetto, because now the shit buffering. Is his shit buffering? His shit buffering. YouTube fucking with him. YouTube fucking with Tariq. Yeah, he gonna have to redo it. Nah, he took the video down. He took the video down. Yeah, it was having sound issues. I could hear it. He said he got some new equipment he was probably trying out. Dr. Richie apologized to the bicycle Karen. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Dr. Rashad Richie apologized to bicycle Karen? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? That Dr. Rashad Richie apologized to bicycle Karen. Talk about her lawyer told him. Yeah, her lawyer told him that she had a receipt for the bike. But Tariq posted the receipts the next day from Shorty saying that Shorty was right all along. He was worried about a lawsuit. Yep. TYT probably made him do that. Tariq had all the notes and all the receipts that the boy had the bike the whole time. Then I think Sharon Reed did a jump the next day when he wasn't there. I ain't saying Dr. Richie not a bad guy. Is a bad guy. I'm saying Dr. Richie is fucking with them folks and he got to walk a thin line.
To discuss. World-renowned
Okay, he back.
best-selling author Tariq Nasheed takes on this challenge head-on in his new book, Foundational Black American Race Baiter. This is the most important book you will read in order to understand the mechanisms of systemic racism and how to counter this system. Get foundational Black American Race Painter now at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Also get limited autographed
We
collector's
back.
editions at
It's only 9 people.
officialfba.com.
They forgot to put the shadow band on. They got it on now, though. LOL.
Technical difficulties earlier, but we're back. Glad to have y'all tuning in. Like I said, I got some new equipment here, so there's some janky things going on here, but I'm back. We good over there in the chat room? How we sounding? We good over here? All right, we should be good, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tariq Radio. I'm your gracious host. My name is Tariq Nasheed. So, we good?
We all gravy,
right
baby.
now.
Let's do it, young fuck. Let's do
Let
it.
everybody know this is the new link. There's a new link up. We had some technical difficulties, but this is the new link. Retweet this link. Put this link on your page, ladies and gentlemen. And while everybody is gathering on in the room on Tariq Radio, we're going to take a real quick commercial break. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't you move a muscle because we will be right back right here on Tariq Radio.
Listen up, Squares. You need to get the legendary book on game.
No.
The Art of Mackin.
Not when you talk to me like that.
King Flex Nasheed.
Uh-huh.
Available on Amazon right now.
Okay.
Can you dig it?
Yeah.
This book has been a bestseller for 20 years.
For real?
Jack. And the New York Times called it a classic.
Oh, yeah?
That means it's out of sight.
Okay.
So this book ain't for no lames who ain't trying to learn the game.
What?
Jive turkeys. So if you're ready to stop slacking in your macking,
Ain't no
get
slacking.
the Art of Macking book on Amazon and Barnes and Noble right now. Sucker. Rated PG. That stands for plenty of game. Jive chumps.
You bitch ass nigga,
Hey,
you.
black nerds
You
out
talking
there.
to like
You
that?
tired of nerdy black?
Call me a jive chump. You got a copy, Bert. You know about that Art of Mackin, Bert. You know about that Art of Mac, Bert. Well, I don't, Bert. I don't got a copy of Art of Mac. I don't. I got DVD of Art the Clown, though. What you know about? That nigga Bert got that Art of Misnacking. I don't. For some reason, I just can't read books like that. I can't read books like that. I probably should, though. But I don't think it'd be healthy for me reading that Mac and shit. I might realize that I've been macking the whole time. I might realize that I'm a Mac and didn't never know. Damn, I just got to stop with this macking. Mr. Cater, I ain't gonna say I got game, but you'll pick me too. That's what I'm just, all I'm saying is, I ain't got, if they be like, you got next, I'm gonna, what up, fam? What panel are you on? My man said, what's up? I'm currently on a panel with a buck dancing before. Callie, cook his motherfucking ass. This cool ass nigga, he can't handle it. Tell that nigga the only reason you're allowed to be here to say these ignorant words to me is because of the sacrifices of my ancestors and others like mine. Fool, nowhere else in the world is it another civil rights bill like ours where we force them to acquiesce to our demands because we fought. So, chump ass nigga, you don't have the right to speak on this. That's what you say to this chump ass nigga. Thanks to the fact that we fought at all, you ain't over there eating a zebra sandwich. I know you did, like motherfucker. If it wasn't for us, you'd be over there eating a motherfucking wild gazelle meat. Out there. Kylie, if it wasn't for our family, Kylie, that nigga be over there eating wild gazelle meat and monkey balls. Fuck out of here. Better leave me alone. You'll be eating you'll be eating barbecue fruit bat wings. He from the Caribbean. He'd definitely be eating, oh, my bad. He'd be eating goat nuts and barbecue and jerk. And jerk. And jerk fruit bat wings with a side of mango. Cause it don't matter.
History Museum on June 17th.
I'm not African. I'm Jamaican.
Barbecue that's going to be going down. You guys need to be a part of that. Y'all need to come on through.
Yeah, if he gets immigration, then go home.
That's going to be popping. Y'all need to be a part
Say,
of
yeah,
that.
me too. You should have said, yeah, me too. You should go home. Right, Callie. Callie said, what? Oh, really? Self-deport. You should have said, yep, me too. Go home.
And it's going to be on and popping, ladies and
He's
gentlemen.
Caribbean, oh, Henry.
What else
They
is going
need
on?
a
A lot
side
of
of
stuff
mango.
going on here. I got to thank everybody again for coming down
What's up,
to
Shirley?
the Hidden History, not the Hidden, to the FBA Expo that we had a few days ago. The FBA Expo was popping. Got to thank everybody that came down and was a part of that. That was a phenomenal event. I'm still working on getting the vendors list for everybody. We're still working on getting the vendors list. That's going to be coming soon, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of people have been asking about the vendors. So the vendor list will be coming soon. I'll keep everybody up to date and posted on that. And I'm probably going to go on to, I get on camera in a minute. I get on camera in a minute. Still working out some technical glitches here. I get on camera. I'm thinking about going on tour. We have not gone on tour in a long time. Thinking about going on tour. I haven't done a tour and I don't know when. I'm thinking about hitting the road in August. Doing some dates. My one man show. I have not been on the road.
I keep saying DC, it ain't nowhere they gonna let Tariq do no show at. It's gonna have to be New York or Baltimore.
I keep everybody posted on that. Let y'all know what's going on as far as that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what else is happening? There's a lot of stuff going on in the news, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of stuff that's happening out here that we're going to discuss.
How about that racist stuff?
There's a lot of things popping.
Right, yeah. They need to say stop the anti-black hate.
We're talking about voting. Why should foundational Black Americans vote? It's hot as hell in my office. Let me turn my heat down for a minute. Why should foundational Black Americans vote? That's kind of a topic on social media right now. Hold on. So the topic is, we're talking about voting. Why are we voting? What's up, Nikki the God? I see you, beloved. So why should we vote? Why should foundational Black Americans get out here and vote? Right now, it is election season. So they're really campaigning for us to get out here and vote. They're campaigning heavy for us to get out here and vote for the Democrats, of course. And they are still not giving us a reason as to why we should do this. So they're doing all of the normal trick bag tactics to get us to vote. And one thing they've been doing is attacking prominent black people who are questioning the Democrats and their lack of reaching out, doing things for the community.
You know why I don't vote, y'all?
See a lot of that.
Marion Barry
See a
dead.
lot of them
I'm not
talking
voting
down at us,
if
talking
Marion Barry
crazy towards
dead.
us because we're asking questions. We want to know, what are we going to get for our vote? Now, they have attacked people like Ice Cube and others. Ice Cube is talking about, hey, what's up with the Democrats? Why should we vote for them?
Yeah, fuck them both.
What's in it for us?
Thank you, Callie. Fuck
And they're
both
attacking
parties.
that brother, and they're attacking others.
Some of the Green
As if
Party be
we're
talking
not
good.
supposed to ask about what we're going to get, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
act like that's a waste of a vote.
And we have to stop being ashamed to say to these people, we want some tangibles. And this is what we are saying in unison. We're letting them know exactly what we want. We want to get something for our vote.
Here's how fucked up it is.
And when we ask for something from them, they give us 1,000,001 excuses,
You vote
telling us
third
what they
party every
can't
year.
do, why they can't do anything, how come they don't have any tangibles for us, and we are not going for that
Yes,
program.
Marion Barry was affected.
Whenever we holler at the black gatekeepers, which are the Boule people, those Rollins people, the people over
Donald
and
Schaefer was
the
Baltimore's
old black
King
media,
Leopold,
usually
like
terrestrial
yeah,
radio or satellite
William
radio,
Donald Schaefer.
those are the old Boule Negroes who they dump on us and tell us we have to listen to them. We have to do what these Negroes say.
Yeah.
And we're saying enough is enough.
Like Roland.
We're not listening to them.
You stupid
We're
fool.
letting the Boule bootlegs know.
You don't know what to
You're
do.
going to tell your paymasters they're going to have to come to the table with something. We're not going
Tariq's
to
a
let you
stupid fool.
manipulate us into voting for these people for absolutely nothing while they're going out of their way to undermine us. They undermine us every chance they get.
Right.
And we're saying no more, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
And what the Democrats are trying to do now, they're trying to do a lot of buck breaking, not just with us, but they're trying to do some global buck breaking. It's interesting how they use economic sanctions and economic deprivation to get people to do what they want them to do. And the name of the game is for them to always control us. And they have to try to control us through economic deprivation. And the problem is, family, for way too long, we've gone along with that program.
Mm-hmm.
Enough of us, we've gotten together saying no more. More of us should be getting together saying no more. This is not the program we're going to roll with. We're saying no more, and more of us should be saying that. More of us should be saying that. How's my audio? Am I good? Problem is, family. Okay, my audio is good. I'm testing it. It's good. My audio is good. Let everybody know that we're live, family. Let everybody know that we're live.
If I let any more people know you live,
about.
nigga, goddamn.
Right here. Let me show y'all this link here.
Niggas listening to me and you at the same
buck
time.
break a whole country. He's trying to buck break the Ukraine. Biden has told the Ukraine, hey, listen, Biden says U.S. to consider visa restrictions over Ugandan anti-gay law. So if they're not going along with their agenda,
He said Ukraine.
they're going to starve them out. The U.S. is going to start controlling the trade. Well, they already control the trade routes. And that y'all better understand that's how you control the world.
Damn.
I was just having a debate with a white supremacist the other day, and we were talking about why certain countries are economically stagnant.
Joe Biden
said, the white supremacists
here's the
power
deal.
Structure. They control
You're gonna
the
have
trade
some
routes.
gay stuff
Trade
going
routes
on
are
down
very
there.
important.
No
You
more
control
fruit,
the
vegetables.
way people
You
move
trade.
around and transport goods
You
and
got that,
services
Jack?
around the world. You control the world.
Here's the deal.
And Western powers, and meaning the white supremacists, whenever you hear the words Western powers, that's white supremacists. They control the trade routes.
Here's
You
the
have to
deal.
remember, for a long time,
You booty scratchers are going to start popping
controlled the
bussy.
trade routes, and that's why they were so powerful for a long time in Europe.
You booty scratchers are
controlled
going
the
to be a
Mediterranean.
bunch
That
of
was
bussy scratchers. Here's
the
the
super
deal.
highway market for a long time, and the Moors controlled that. Once they finally defeated the Moors in 1492, that's when Europe, Spain in particular, that's why they were the first ones to get out of Europe and start controlling the trade routes early for Europe. That's why they were able to do it, because they just basically got the maps in the game that the Moors had. They knew where to go to a certain degree. They knew who to ask for. They knew who some of the plugs were. That's why they took some of the Moors with them. We got to understand the game here. So the trade route game is very important.
Biden
So this
gonna
is what
say,
Biden and those guys are
here's the
doing.
deal,
Your
Uganda.
country doesn't go without a buck-breaking agenda.
I've got Kamala right
Your country
here.
doesn't go along with non-procreative
So you know
sex.
I love Uganda.
Because the name of the game is
Kamala.
ultimately population control. See how that works? So they're saying if your country doesn't want to go along with that program, well, damn, you might not eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
You might not get that fresh water that you're used to. You like water, don't you? You like fresh water. You like good food, don't you? See, that's the game they're playing with them now. And we got to understand it works.
Why is he
You got to understand that it absolutely works to a certain degree. This is why it's important for us to globally get on code if we're going to do it.
My people need
over
some
there in
wet
Africa.
ass
This is why
water.
we're telling people that tribalism thing, y'all better fix that. Y'all got to work that out. Because y'all not going to point the finger to us and tell us what we're doing and what we're not doing. And y'all got that tribalism thing over there. Y'all need to get codified and start controlling your resources and use your numbers to your advantage. And you have to be codified, and y'all don't want to be codified. We are trying our best to get codified. We're
They hate to
codified
be
enough
on
over
code.
here where we can reject a lot
Look,
of stuff.
Cali argue with them now, talking about how we don't
And
need reparations.
again, with the Democrats and their agenda, it's an agenda that goes against us, what we want to do. They always try to push non-procreative stuff towards us. And when we ask for tangibles, they give us every excuse in the damn world.
Yeah.
On why they cannot give us
tangibles.
tangibles.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to other groups,
they get whatever they want.
They roll out the red carpet. When it comes to other groups, they have everything under the sun to give them. Kamala Harris tweeted this the other day, ladies and gentlemen. Kamala, AKA, I'm not going to do nothing that's just going to benefit black people. No. This is what Kamala tweeted. In our nation, there has been an alarming increase in anti-Semitic incidents.
Bitch.
Our administration introduced the first ever national strategy to combat anti-Semitism. So these folks will prioritize everybody over us, ladies and gentlemen. And we are the damn Democratic voting base.
She better be talking about the Hebrew Israelites.
Dingleberry heads in here. Every time we point out that these folks prioritize everybody
she better be
else,
talking about the Hebrew Israelites.
Biden sexuals start talking about, well, they have kitchen table issues that will help black peoples, like health care.
I ain't got no money.
The Green New Deal and the environment. Yeah, these other people don't get these lift-all deals. You start doing stuff specifically for them. Boy, you'll call their name and say, hey, we're going to have a bill just for you. We're going to have protections just for you. Now, we're up here getting slaughtered by race soldiers and deputized race soldiers left and right, ladies and gentlemen.
Our kids.
They're slaughtering us wholesale. We just had a 14-year-old black child who was killed out there in South Carolina. You understand? We just had a little black boy killed. Fortunately, they locked up the Asian man who killed him. Now, Kamala's people, by the way. Remember, Kamala's the first Asian American vice president, too. All right?
She's the first Asian American too. They were saying that. So her people too. Ain't saying nothing about that. Now, if Asian people get harmed, she's running around with the Stop Asian Hate thing left and right. You dig? I'm gonna give some shout outs real quick. Shout out to Connie Collins. What's up, Connie? I see you. We got to shout out some of the volunteers from the FBA Expo.
Good night, son. I'll see you in the morning.
Gotta holler at them. Casey Richardson and Aisha Nichols, who volunteered at the FBA Expo, and they volunteered at the FBA rally in Washington, D.C. Those sisters held it down heavy. I think it was Casey Richardson is from Baltimore and Aisha is from South Carolina. Shout out to those sisters. They were on top of it. They were on top of it.
Twanzo, what's up, man? We having a Tariq Nasheed Ghetto simulcast listening party here with the LVZ, man, late night.
Democrats, these people are being so condescending to us is ridiculous. And them letting over droves of immigrant groups over here and then funding them, these are other slaps in the face from these people.
Like the ones they letting over and sending over Kamala Harris' neighborhood.
That they're promoting. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Now this is in Chicago. Shout out to our brother Afro Elite, my brother Afro Elite, and he was helping us down at the FBA Expo. This is in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they're doing in Chicago right now.
Chicago
Not everybody's on board with spending $51 million in financial aid for migrants coming to Chicago, and many residents are voicing their concerns, and they did so right before the council meeting. More than 10,000 asylum seekers have arrived in Chicago since last August. Hundreds, as you mentioned, still sleeping on floors at various police departments. This proposed funding is only expected to last through June. Aldermen are split on which way to vote, with some saying that money should go to underfunded neighborhoods, and others saying this is a sanctuary city and we have to help those seeking asylum. Chicago's GOP leaders, along with members of the Black Community Collaborative and Neighborhood Network Alliance, held press conferences urging aldermen to vote no.
We don't know where that money's coming from. We are not being told where that money's going to be spent. We're not being told how it's being spent. It is irresponsible for the city council to appropriate no more than stopgap money that'll get us through a month or two, and then the problem will still be staring at us in the face.
On the state level, Chicago's not getting as much money as expected in a new budget. Springfield approved over $42 million in migrant aid for the entire state, leaving much less for the city of Chicago.
So, boy, that migrant aid money, they got all types of migrant aid money. $51 million in Chicago. And the black people are like, damn, what the hell? What the hell is that about? As they should. People should be upset about that. That's ridiculous. Brothers and sisters in Chicago are like, we got homeless brothers and sisters out here, people struggling. Sleeping on benches, sleeping in the streets, and you're giving our tax dollars
to
non-citizens.
Crazy.
So people feel a certain way about that, as they should, ladies and gentlemen. They should feel a certain way about that. The disrespect speaks volumes.
Where the migrants getting the money to pay
the
Foundational
Black Americans is trending.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, they not broke coming over here.
So the Democrats, man, I really don't want to hear excuses from them or the Democratic butt kissers and their little satellite groups. I don't really want to hear it from them. They're giving tangibles to all of these other specific groups. And now Trump is talking about, hey, removing birthright I don't think that's going to affect us in a negative way. because the 14th Amendment was designed for us. It was something that William Nesbitt and other foundational Black Americans fought for. The 14th Amendment was meant for us. Then they used it to funnel in all these other people. But yeah, I'm interested to see what that conversation is about as far as doing some amendments and executive orders to the 14th Amendment. Trying to see what that's going to be about.
Where at?
I don't think that's going to affect us negatively.
100 on the chop if you ready, you touchable. Used to slap his music till I found he was touching.
Hello? Oh, no, that's just an old message. What's up? Yeah, that's an old message. Nah, it worked better for me. It worked better for me. It worked better for me. That's enough said. Nothing. What's going on? Look, this ain't 1,000 questions. I was in the middle of doing something. What you need? Oh, shit. Well, that was, oh, okay. Well, shit. Well, shit, I'm going to call you back. That's cool? But. What you mean? These children nowadays, man. Boy.
Him and high, and they can't do nothing. If you bump into another person from another nationality or ethnic group, Kamala Harris and Biden, they're running out there with pen and ink, creating an executive order to protect them. Yeah? We have to say enough is enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to say enough is enough. Enough is enough, ladies and gentlemen, enough is enough. Yeah, they send the garbage to us. They flood our neighborhoods with these garbage folks who have ultimate disdain for us. And enough is enough. They wouldn't allow us to go into their neighborhoods like that and utilize all of their resources and tax dollars. We shouldn't be going along with that. And we have to be more vocal about this type of stuff. And all these other agendas that they
are like, they trash hotels.
See, when it comes to something we want, something tangible, it's a bunch of, well, I don't know, well, ooh, but something we don't want, like some of these damn agendas that they keep pushing our way, we don't want none of that stuff. They'll push this kind of stuff right here. Y'all see this?
What?
Michelle Obama. This is all propaganda. Let me get this straight. This right here is a propaganda. And Michelle Obama talking to Dwayne Wade's quote unquote
son,
daughter / son, because the mama of this child says that's her son, and I'm going to respect what the mama has to say. The mama said, "That's my son. I ain't with all that non-binary. She's a girl and he's a girl." That little boy's mama, his biological mama, ain't with all this. This is the doing of his stepmama and all of it, and the dad who's, questionable himself. So this is Obama having a conversation with Zaya Wade. All right, let's see what they're talking about. This is Democratic propaganda. Hold on.
Well, what's on your mind? What do you want to know? What do you want to talk about? Yes, I actually do want to talk to you about. I wanted to ask you one question about your book, which, by the way, I have read and I love it. Right. And yes, so I wanted to ask you, what advice do you have for teens who want to be themselves and thrive, like you have and currently are? Well, like you have and currently are, I am just so proud of you, being just an amazing role model and embracing your truth, right?
Role model, okay.
Right? You're already doing this, so maybe this is for some other young people that are listening. But let me just say, it does take time to know what your self is.
Okay. See this propaganda? I'm proud of you for putting on a dress and makeup as a boy. This is what she's saying.
Not for getting good
right?
grades. Not for hitting three
Being
home
yourself.
runs.
Oh, all right. You're proud of this person. Look at what this is propaganda. I'm proud of you for being a boy who puts on a dress and makeup.
Not for getting good grades.
Where's the lie in what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Little girls, biological little girls dressed like this. What are you proud of? You proud of a little boy putting on a dress and makeup? Right? That's what you're saying. That's the messaging there. I want y'all to understand that. That's the messaging there. That's the messaging, and that's the messaging that they're trying to send to other little boys. You better understand propaganda. Little boy, I know that you're unheard and you're unseen, but if you put on a dress and some makeup, man, maybe one day you can get to meet the president's wife or the former president's wife. You'll get all. See, children, they know that children seek validation. See, this is a very insidious thing that they're doing. They understand very well that children need validation. They seek validation. And if you see the first lady, the former first lady, giving validation to a boy who decided to put on makeup and put on a dress, that sends a message to other children. Hey, I want the same kind of accolades. I want to put on a dress. Oh, really? Is that your truth? Yeah. Well, go ahead and live your truth. You see the word game? Go ahead and live your truth. Your truth?
I see that, but I've seen
what's true about
somebody with both parents
calling your male genitals
6'3"
vagina.
Trying to eat out.
Well, what's true about that? I know I'm asking questions. I'm not even being mean-spirited. I'm asking questions. What's true about pretending to be another gender? Right? What's true about that? Because genders are real. Genders are not fantasies. Genitalia is real. You either have male genitalia, female genitalia, right? Genders and sexualities are defined. They're trying to tell us that up isn't up and down isn't down. They're trying to tell us the sky is purple, right? Is that true? How are we defining truth here? How are we defining truth?
He doesn't have
this
a woman.
We're going somewhere real crazy. We're not even
can't be a woman.
Crazy. We're there. We're already there. We're already there. And this on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is this is what the Democrats have for us. This is what the Democrats have for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they have for us. When we want something, we'll put on that dress so I can give you a hug.
For young people, so my first piece of advice is be patient with yourself.
Be patient with yourself? What is
number one?
At your age or in the teenage years and probably through your 20s, you're going to be experimenting with so many versions of yourself, right? All young people are trying on different versions, different voices. They're learning more about their intellect. They're learning about what they love, what they're good at, what they like. This is the period of exploration, right? And sometimes we put too much pressure on teenagers to know who you're going to be. Like, what do you want?
Oh, God. Lord, this is sick, dude. This is sick,
man. Ever.
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
When I was looking at
Let's just say
James
it is
in
sick.
elementary,
You know, that's grooming.
But I was looking at
listen, kid, you're gonna try, you're gonna experiment, and you're gonna try on different views, and yeah, you're gonna be different things, and you know, just experiment with a little this and a little bit of that, and
fucking.
That's how you groom people. That's grooming, ladies and gentlemen. Not cool, and that's what the Democrats have for us. Where are you Democrat shills at in here? I know y'all in here lurking. Where are you Democratic shills?
I was the flyer.
Where are you? I know you in here. And speaking of Democratic shills, ladies and gentlemen, Karen Hunter.
Who the fuck is that?
You know, Karen Hunter, she's on Sirius XM. She's on Sirius Radio. She's a quote-unquote journalist. She has the Karen Hunter Show. She's kind of a non-factor.
Kinda.
Karen Hunter is kind of a non-factor. Are any of you familiar with Karen Hunter? Are any of you guys familiar with her? Most of you are probably not familiar with her, but she's been around for a long time. She's a so-called black journalist, and she's co-written many books by a lot of people. Democratic shill.
Yeah, that is terrible.
You know, let me get on camera for the family. There we go. I'm here. Let me get on camera for the family. How y'all doing? I'm here.
Oh, shit.
Looking a little tired, but I'm here.
He about to roast.
Y'all good?
He about to roast.
I had to hop on camera for the family. I'm looking a little tired, but you know, it's Wednesday. I got the middle of the week look, but I'm here with you. So yeah, Karen Hunter, she's on Urban View on Sirius XM. All right. Now, Urban View on Sirius XM, that's basically the Boule channel. All right. Urban View. Let me show y'all something about Urban View. And I'm not going to play none of her stuff because they might, you know, give me a copyright strike. So yeah, this is Urban View on Sirius XM. So the Lurie Daniel favorite show, the Joe Madison show, he's a Democratic shill.
Joe Madison.
The Clay Kane show, I think this is an LGBT dude who talks about intersectionality. Karen Hunter's show, Al Sharpton.
Oh, Lord.
This Boule Central. Boule.
This is the Butter Biscuit Bob.
Reese Colbert or Colbert, however you pronounce her name. Y'all know her get down. That Reese chick, she's always on rolling, trying to shame black voters into supporting their agenda. So Urban View on Sirius XM is the Boule channel. All right? It's the old black media. They don't get too many views. Yeah, that's that Roland Martin crowd. These are all the people.
Biscuit Brigade.
All of these old decrepit niggas are the same people that you see on Roland Martin's jive ass show. All right? These are all the same people you see on Roland Martin. So Karen Hunter, and I told people around each election cycle, the white paymasters up at the DNC, they get their Negro flunkies, the Negro plantation minions, they all start attacking me. They have them attack me. Because the Democrats, they crunch numbers and they do a lot of market research and they see where a lot of influence comes from, and I'm public enemy number one for them. The fact that I have a large audience and I'm one of the few black people who can generate large audiences of people and large sums of money without a white media apparatus to push me along and support me. The dominant society looks at that as a very dangerous thing. I am one of the few black people in this country who can have a reparations rally where thousands of people show up and no media gave it any kind of support, and people still show up in droves. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying this is how they see what I do and how they look at it as a threat. One of the few black people who could have a business expo where we have dozens and dozens of wonderful black business people all show up, get together, and have a successful event just like we did in Dallas, where black people are empowering each other and networking without the white media giving us any push. We did that on a grassroots level. The event we had this past Saturday was
You
phenomenal.
one of the few people
without
that
any
talk
white
to the
media
people. I give you
intervention.
that.
Also, when
Gotta
we
give them
do
props.
events like that and you
Motherfuckers
have a
with
large group of black
a
people
lot of
getting
publicity
together,
and a lot of
Democrats
money
have not co-opted it in
worry
some way,
about
they look at that as a threat.
offending people
Anytime black people get
to
together in
worry
large
about their
numbers,
bottom line instead
the
of
Democrats,
realizing that
they have to have their hand in
it
there
was a
somehow.
formula to your bottom line.
Yeah? Like with
And
the
it
Essence
wasn't
Fest,
selling out.
remember? The Essence Fest, good stuff, but the Essence Fest is also a Democratic springboard. So you'll have a lot of great musical guests, and all of a sudden, Stacey Abrams will waddle out on stage with Belle Biv DeVoe. Hey, y'all, it's poison if you don't vote. So they have to waddle some Democratic bullshit in there. You know? So we had a phenomenal event this weekend with no Republican intervention, no Democratic intervention.
What's up, B
You're
first?
not going to come in and push no agenda with what we're trying to do. You're not going to force us to have Lil Nas X perform or no bullshit. It's all straight up and down grassroots empowerment. We're not giving the Democrats a hand job here. You dig? We're not getting together to be flunkies for you.
I can't be mad.
Oh yeah, even in the verses. Yeah, you're trying to watch verses, then all of a sudden, hey guys, I'm Kamala Harris. I love this verses. It reminds me when I used to listen to Tupac.
Bitch.
Ain't that right, Fife?
Man, dead.
So yeah, anytime we get together as black people, if the Democrats ain't in the mix, boy, they want to delegitimize it. Right? If the Democrats are not there, if there's a large group of black people and they're manipulating something somehow, they have to be in the mix. They gotta throw their agenda in there somewhere. Yeah? If they ain't in the mix, it ain't legitimate to them.
He did though. He did. You ain't lying.
We ain't doing catfish nuggets. Look, when we get together, if you do an event with me or come to anything I got going on, the theme is going to be about empowerment. You're going to walk away more empowered than you were when you got there. You're going to network with powerful people. You're going to network with constructive people. You're going to vibe with people. This is why, look, y'all need to come down to the event we're doing Juneteenth. Come on down. We're going to have a great time. There's going to be a networking event. We got my brother Dwan B. Brother Craig Fax is going to be there. Great comics. We're going to have barbecue, great food. It's going to be a vibe. Y'all need to come on through. We're going to give free gift bags to the guests who come in. It's going to be nice. Nice vibe. Nice constructive
free
networking thing. We got to have these on a regular basis.
The museum, Juneteenth.
So the thing is, when we do stuff like that, the Democrats look at that as a threat. And even just the powers that be look at that as a threat. So they've always looked at me as a threat. And they feel like I've influenced a lot of the voting patterns with a lot of young people because I have a lot of young people who listen.
Record me some video, Tyrone.
So every election cycle, you'll see them go out of their way
to
try their best to discredit me. And try to discredit the museum, anything we do.
Put it
Look
up.
at these
I'll put
desperate
it up.
attempts you see of people trying to discredit the Hidden History Museum. And be very clear, all of the criticism is all bad faith. The name of the game is to find something to discredit about the museum because the museum was a power move. That was something that we're not supposed to do without white intervention. Our museum is smaller than the Black History Museum that's in downtown LA. We have a Black History Museum out here in Los Angeles already. The African American History Museum is over there by the Natural History Museum on Exposition Boulevard. That place is huge. They get like a $3 million or like between $3 and $4 million annual budget. That museum has less stuff than we have at the Hidden History Museum, and we don't get no annual budget. We don't get no budget whatsoever. Everything is completely grassroots. We got zero budget, and we have more stuff in the Hidden History Museum than the African American History Museum that's funded by the state. You understand? So don't let anybody fool you with any kind of bad faith arguments. Our museum is more thorough than a lot of museums, and we don't even have a damn budget. We don't get it. We literally don't have a budget. Everything is grassroots. Everything. We have zero budget, and our stuff still pops off. We still get more popular public support with our museum. That's a threat to the dominant society. Because see, that becomes contagious. That lets you know, and that lets other people know, hey man, I don't need these people to get something popping. I can get with people in my community and
I
get
can
stuff
get
popping.
outside. I can make it with my
You
folks.
understand?
They don't want
I
you to
can
know
start
you could do that.
networking with brothers and sisters in my community and get some popping just like this. That becomes contagious after a while. So that's why there's this desperate need for people on the right and left, and it comes from the top.
That's why I'm wondering.
For them to try
It's
to
a
discredit
weird
it.
thing going on here where they shutting down all the black soul food restaurants.
So going back to Karen Hunter and her show. So Karen Hunter has always thrown little shots at me, especially during election season. A couple of years ago, she had Jason Johnson from the Root on there, and she platformed him, and that dude was talking crazy about me, calling me a criminal, just all types of stuff. And we understand about Jason Johnson. This man's family runs a whole unit at the FBI. So a lot of this stuff is coming from intelligence agencies. Jason Johnson and I, we've exposed that. That dude's mother is a unit chief over at the FBI. She runs an entire unit at the FBI.
Levi's still open though,
So
but
a lot of
that's
these
owned by
talking points
Asians.
come from the top. So she had him on there
The
talking
one that's
crazy.
owned by black
And
people
recently,
and ran by the black
a couple
chefs
of
in
days
Largo.
ago, and I'm not going to play the clip, Karen Hunter did a whole show about me, her and Yvette Carnell, a.k.a. Strappy, a.k.a. Harriet Studman. So her and Yvette Carnell, they were on she had Yvette Carnell on there. And boy, they did a whole show just really disparaging me. Boy, I'm like rent-free. Why are y'all doing a whole entire show about me? Talk to Strappy about what her plan is. And Strappy's plan was basically, ultimately, let's just vote down Democrats. She's still talking that vote down Democrat. And Strappy and Tone Tits, they're basically co-opted by the Democrats, dude. Harriet Studman and Tone Tits, they're co-opted by the Democrats. They're Democratic flunkies too.
Harriet Studman.
You understand?
He killed me with it.
So they were sitting up here throwing my name under the bus, talking about that group, FBA, pretending that there's an organization called Foundational Black Americans. That they kept talking about that group and that organization. So they sat here and created an entire boogeyman organization and made me the head of a boogeyman organization that doesn't even exist. Which they know they were lying. They know they are lying. And this is the Democrats, family. The Democrats will sit here and lie in your face knowing that they're lying. There is no organization called FBA, nor am I the leader of any organization. I've never said I'm a leader of any group or organization or leader of anybody. But the fact that I'm so thorough, these people are so threatened, they have to sit up here and make up straw man lies and argue with their straw man lies as a way to try to discredit me. It is a lineage, not an organization. I am not Yvette Carnell. Yvette runs around talking about she's the leader of ADOS, and ADOS has chapters, this and that. And that's some shit she stole from Nora Sheldon.
She do look like Butthead.
That woman is a complete phony and fraud. We all know that. That's why nobody rocks with Yvette Carnell. I don't do interviews talking about Yvette Carnell. She's a non-factor. Every time that woman gets somewhere, my name comes up.
That's Beavis'
They have to
mother.
bring my name up to be relevant.
Yvette Carnell is Beavis' mother.
And I understand Strappy. Strappy has to bow down to my masculine energy. She has to pull her dildo to the side and bow down to some real masculine energy if she wants to get any kind of shine. You know, she still has to get in a woman's place. You dig? She has to bask under Big Daddy. I get that. You know, when with Yvette, when I'm not around, she's the man. But when I come around, she goes back to just being a strange looking chick. All right. Yeah. She goes from being a man to being a weird-looking broad in a chopper suit when I'm in the room. You dig? So she has to fall back into her femininity. She has to fall back into her woman juice. You dig? But, you know, Strappy, whatever. I don't even trip on Strappy. But Karen Hunter, yo ass. Let me holler about Karen Hunter. Now, Karen Hunter, ma'am, you keep taking shots at me. And Karen was like, yeah, you know, maybe your program is better, Yvette, and we shouldn't be relying on people who got museums, that's nightclubs, and former pimps. Yeah, okay, Karen Hunter, we going there? We gonna go there, Karen? We going there, Karen? We playing the dozens? We going there, Karen? Because Karen, you like to present yourself as all professional and you're just above the petty and you're supposed to be the principal in the room. You going there? You want to go there? You want to go there, Karen Hunter?
I don't think she do.
Oh, you want to get low? Because Karen, you always taking shots at me, Karen Hunter. You're always taking shots at me, Karen Hunter. You're always doing that shit.
A big bag of multi-flavor.
Karen wanted to go petty. Well, let's go petty.
Oh, shit.
Karen?
Oh, shit.
We doing it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it, Karen? Karen Hunter? Because, see, I've done Karen Hunter's show before. Remember, years ago, I did her show. I went up there to Sirius XM. I don't know how I got hooked up with her to do her show. I don't know how I got hooked up with her. I might have been working with a publicist at the time. This was years ago, and I remember I did her show. I went up there. She was acting funny style then.
Yeah, Yvette got eliminated.
Real weird. She was acting real funny style towards me. And Karen Hunter how old is Karen? Her bio, I think they say she's 57. She looks and acts way older than what she is. Because when I went up there, and I know she uses a lot of old photographs. Karen uses a lot of old photographs. And some of y'all, y'all don't know what Karen
Why are they
looks
talking
like.
about them? Stop talking about them.
Hold on, because some people may or may not know what Karen Hunter looks like. But she uses a lot of old photographs. I guess photographs from back in the early 2000s and shit like that. Because she looks way older in person.
Tariq wouldn't say shit about these people.
Let me show some images of her. This is her right here. Just to give you an idea. These are old ass pictures. Oh, these are old airbrush pictures. Oh yeah, she doesn't look like this at all. She uses a lot of old pictures, old filters and shit. So this is her. Yeah, a lot of filters on the pictures. Yeah, that's her. And you know, sometimes she wears her old ass Pointer Sister wigs and all this old shit. So yeah, this is Karen Hunter. For those who don't know. So I remember going to her show. I was on her show. And she's walking around. She's kind of waddling around. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? She got these old, decrepit civil rights legs. I mean, she's waddling around. So something's going on with her legs. See, I think she got some kind of fluid on her legs. She's very bad built. She's one of these old, bad built chicks.
Right.
And she had like an old, outdated outfit. Every time I see her, she got these old ass, outdated outfits on. And she's not that old. I think if she's 57, that's not that old for her to be dressing the way she dresses. And she had on like some orthopedic kitten heels, and she's waddling around. Yeah, in these old ass suit jackets with these big ass wide Lane Bryant bell bottoms and shit.
Damn.
Like, why is this woman dressed like this?
Right. Nah, she got on a Three's Company outfit. So I found that
very weird. I'm like, when I met her, I'm like, wow, this woman, how old is this woman? You dig?
Boy,
So she's waddling around with a sassy attitude and shit, looking like a casting director for The Color Purple. And she's the weird build. Something's going on with her legs. She's real, just a bad built woman. So I think she got fluid on her knees or ankles or something. She got a lot of fluid on her legs. I think she got them cankles. So she wears real big pants to cover up her fucking cankles. So I don't know where the attitude was from. Maybe, she was probably hot at one point and then the cankles start swelling up. Yeah, I'm not dirty. I'm just saying what I saw.
Yeah.
She had kitten heels, orthopedic kitten heels, and some cankles.
This is some
and she's kind of waddling around and dressed real out of style. Like, where the fuck did you get these clothes? She's dressed like Florida Evans. She had these old, not even 70s clothes, like early 80s. Like them early 80s clothes. She dressed like Wheezy Jefferson. Had like a Wheezy Jefferson outfit on.
See,
not the 70s. It's coming out of the 70s.
Yeah, it's like 80s.
It's getting right into the 80s. Early 80s. She's dressed like a principal from 1982.
Okay.
Yeah. She dressed like Nell Carter from Give Me a Break, if y'all remember that TV show.
Yeah.
She's waddling around, sassy. You telling people's not to vote, Tyreek? Yeah, Weezy. Damn it. So she's supposed to be, I guess, the sassy plantation mommy to whip the niggers in shape. Yeah? She's supposed to whip us in shape. Yeah. No, I'm just telling you what I saw. She got the little Wheezy Jefferson dress code. She's waddling around like she's still sore from the hysterectomy she had or something. Probably had a hysterectomy, a lot of them old school bras like that didn't have hysterectomy. So she's waddling around the hysterectomy service. So the surgery must have been botched and put all types of water retention on her damn ankles. So there's something going on with them damn legs. Them legs are a fucking beast. All right? Them legs are a fool. So she had a real sassy attitude towards me. And I'm cool with that. But
I know what he's talking about. That's so fucked
she
up.
walks around with them chopper suits too. Where's her dude?
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her leg?
Because, she walks around with them same type of chopper suits. So what's going on with her? Yeah, is she studding it up too? Because I'm kind of getting that energy too. I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Is she one of them power studs? I'm getting some stud vibes. Yeah? And she's probably waddling around because she probably got a dildo under them damn Lane Bryant pants. Yeah? Yeah, so she's waddling around, with the Wheezy Jefferson top and the CeeLo Green bottom, shaped just all to hell, with an attitude towards me. A lot of that is penis envy. Yeah? A lot of that is penis envy. A lot of these people, man, when a real player, when a real fly one walks in the room, they feel a certain way because they're not the man no more. Yeah, when I see women walking around with them suit jackets all the time, she loves wearing them damn suit jackets. Yeah, that's that Stacey Abrams. Yeah, we got a lot of these undercover studs out here. This is her with them suit jackets right there, trying to be masculine looking. They run around with them damn suit jackets on. When I see women with them suit jackets, that sends a message. That's her with them damn suit jackets, looking like she just ate a whole vat of potato salad with her big old decrepit ass. Hold on, let me show y'all the pictures. Hold on, let me show y'all the pictures. This is her right here with the suit jackets. Let me show y'all wearing those suit jackets. All right, I'm showing you the suit jackets, the different types of suit jackets she rocks. That suit jacket look, that's that masculine, you dig? That OG PE teacher stud look. Got a lot of attitude towards a real man. You know? Don't she have that? That's what them stud teachers used to look like in the 80s. Remember, we go to school and the home ec teacher looked like this? Come to school with them chopper suits, with nasty attitude toward the boys.
Yeah, with them Ray Lewis. I just got drafted.
So she kind of has that vibe. You dig? No, I'm not saying she's a stud, but I'm just getting a stud vibe. I'm not saying she's a stud. I'm getting stud vibes. When you see women walking around with them suit jackets and you got on some lame Brian Wheezy Jefferson pants, you ain't really trying to get no nigga. Yeah? If you waddling around with some wide fucking polyester bell bottoms and some orthopedic kitten heels and a suit jacket with some shoulder pads, you trying to get bitches. She campaigning for Cootie Cat if you're doing that for the most part. Yeah? So she got on these power suits. So yeah, when I come around, a well-respected man, a handsome, masculine, rugged man, yeah, the attitude comes in. It's like Strappy. That's why Strappy's so mad at me. Strappy hates my guts because I'm a real man and I get real respect. She has to walk around here with a strap on and she has to glue on dick hair around it in order to make the illusion real. Yeah? So yeah, they're mad at me. They got to sit up and lie and create all of these false narratives. Yeah? But one thing y'all better understand about Karen Hunter and how much of a damn Democratic shill she is. Y'all remember that book, Life on the Down Low, Living on the Down Low by that dude J.L. King? Y'all remember that book? Y'all remember that? That living on the down low, that down low phenomenon bullshit that they came out with in the early 2000s that they used to demonize black men? In the early 2000s, they started to do research and they started to see that a lot of black women were getting HIV.
Oh, God.
But they couldn't explain why. Because black men were not getting the same numbers of HIV rates. Black men weren't getting HIV like that. And they couldn't explain the numbers logically. Remember? Y'all remember? Some of y'all might be a little young to remember. Yeah, Oprah was pushing that shit too, right? Oprah was the one that was a left-wing agenda that they were pushing out there. That download book, that was a huge thing. The white media pushed that thing real heavy. The white media pushed that real heavy. That was all over the place. They couldn't explain why so many black women were getting HIV and not black men. Which in reality, the truth was, it was two things. One, a lot of these women who were getting HIV, who were black, were actually immigrant women. That's why some of these pockets were in places like D.C.
Right.
D.C. had a high HIV rate among women.
It wasn't nobody we
still
knew.
Now, D.C. is a hotbed for immigrants, too. A lot of them immigrants had it, and they were counting them in with the black numbers. Also, a lot of those immigrant women lay up with any white man imaginable, and them white men were giving it to them. White media didn't want to say that. If you remember, in the 80s, all of these AIDS cases with white men, all that whole Studio 54 crowd, the owner of Studio 54, Steve Rubell, he got AIDS and died. Liberace and Rock Hudson, white men were getting AIDS left and right in the 80s. And right around 91, they stopped talking about white men with AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
Right after Magic and Easy and all of that, they act like white men didn't have AIDS no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yes, a lot of them immigrant women. I talked to some nurses who work in D.C. right now. They told me, hey, Tariq, I'm a nurse at such and such hospital. Man, a lot of these immigrant women come in here, they be having HIV left and right. I've had sisters who are nurses tell me this in Washington, D.C. They're like, man, these immigrant women be having HIV left and right up in here. Yeah? And I understand because a lot of them will lay up with any white man. Literally anyone.
Yeah.
And y'all better understand, a lot of white people got HIV, dude. You think Charlie Sheen, look how quiet they've been about, Charlie Sheen has HIV. Look how quiet they've been about that. He ain't the only one. You have places in West Virginia where whole towns damn near have HIV.
No
All white.
bullshit.
Over in Indiana, there was a town where half the people had HIV. All
I
white.
could be in there.
They just downplay. They never talk about that. They never talk about all the white people who have AIDS. They
Yeah,
have to
now
put a
we
black
got a
face
lot
on
of
it. So now listen. So now, what they did with that down low thing, they were like, well, yeah, a lot of black women are getting AIDS, and the reason why it doesn't seem like a lot of black men have it because there's a secret cabal of black men who are on the down low. Yeah, it's a bunch of secret network of black men who sleep with each other, and then they sneak around and give it to black women secretly. It's a whole little cabal of black men. So that's what that down low book was about. That's what that propaganda was about, ladies and gentlemen. It was going to blame black men, and they couldn't explain it. Well, black men are like, how we giving it to them and the numbers ain't there? Well, it's the down low. It's y'all niggas on the down low. Y'all doing it on the down low. Now, that book, On the Down Low, that's the cover. It was J.L. King. Karen Hunter was the real writer of that book.
Oh.
J.L. King with Karen Hunter. That was her. She was the real writer of that book. She was a part of that nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? So that Boule Oprah crowd,
I ain't know nothing about it because I'm not gay.
put out this anti-black male propaganda. She's right slap dab in the middle of that nonsense. That black male hatred, yeah, she wrote it. She was the co-writer of that damn book. Yeah, a lot of folks didn't know that.
Fucking nigga.
She was the co-writer of that bullshit. You understand me? So we better understand who we're dealing with out here. These are the Democratic shills that's supposed to shame us into going along with the program. You understand?
Yeah,
we got to call these people
accusations. It wasn't no down low niggas.
You knew they were making it seem like there's straight black men who sleep with other men, but and there's a whole network of them. No, it wasn't. They got that one Negro, J.L. King, and tried to make him the proxy for damn near all black men. So we got to understand how these people are a part of the propaganda. But Karen Hunter, ma'am, just do you.
All them niggas you find out gay.
Suit jacket, do your
they don't be with a whole bunch of women.
And do your
they don't have no wife and
heels
kids.
And leave me alone,
that
ma'am,
don't be
because you don't have the clout to discredit me, ma'am. You do not have the clout. You don't have the credibility to try to discredit me. My rep is thorough, ma'am. Your paperwork is dirty, just like your Depends. All right, just like your adult diaper that you waddle around in with them janky fucking legs, ma'am. You cannot discredit me. I'm a writer, well respected in the community. I look out for my people. I don't have to give the Democrats a hand job in order to get a check from them. You dig? I don't have to kiss white ass in order to get my daily bread, ma'am. Anytime you want to eat, you got to waddle them little old decrepit civil rights legs up there to kiss some white Democrat ass, and I don't, ma'am. So we're very different, Miss Karen Hunter. We're very different. You and Bobblehead Sharpton, all you old decrepit catfish boule niggas up there at Urban View, you are shameful to black society. You are a bunch of clowns. You cannot sit up here talking greasy about a player like me, ma'am, because I'm certified out here, very well respected. Yeah, she wrote Superhead's book too. She helped her out with that. Yeah. So, ma'am, you can go on somewhere with your Florida Evans leisure suit and sit down somewhere and soak your damn feet in some Epsom salt and shut the fuck up. That's what you can do, ma'am. About me. Shut the fuck up about me. Because don't nobody believe you. You need more people. Stop lying to my people. We're tired of you Democratic shills lying to the black public. Enough is enough. We don't want to hear no more of your lies. Because y'all going to have to come up off of it. We're trying to get some tangibles. And the Democrats are going to have to come through. You dig? We are not playing no games. Now listen. Speaking of tethers. Nice transition. And by the way, a lot of people in here, listen. We're having a barbecue at the Hidden History Museum, a Juneteenth barbecue. Connie Collins, you coming down? Where's Connie Collins? You in the chat room, Connie? You coming down? I know you coming down. Connie always comes to the museum. Our beautiful sister, Connie Collins. She always comes down to the museum.
Ty going down.
We have a good time.
For the Juneteenth.
There's some of the local news channels. We're going to be
they're
doing some big news stories on the museum.
Bring me a plate of that barbecue.
In the next couple of weeks. It's going to be popping up there. We're going to really have it popping at the museum. And we're going to have a barbecue June 17th. And we're going to have some great comics up there. My man Dwan B is going to be up there representing. Dwan, are you in here? Let me holler at Dwan to let me know who all is coming so we can start putting everybody on the flyer. It's going to be a phenomenal event. It's going to be on and popping. And we're going to have barbecue, free gift bags for the crowd, comedy, music. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Complimentary food. The food is complimentary. The food is on me. The food is on me, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all need to come on out to the Hidden History Museum if you have not been out here. It is going to be on and popping. And it's Juneteenth, and all of our non-FBA brothers and sisters, you can come down too. It doesn't matter. If you respect and have love for the culture, come on down. We welcome you. There's a lot of non-FBA folks at the FBA Expo. A lot of them had a great time. We welcome those are our brothers and sisters. We don't say you can't come and all that old bullshit. No, you come on down and embrace the culture. Yeah? You dig? You come on down and embrace the culture. Embrace Foundational Black America. Like when we go to your events, we go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade and the Caribbean Day Parade. As Foundational Black Americans, we show up. You know, hey man, make that goddamn drink. Just get it popping.
And spices.
And a lot of folks came and represented. A lot of
I don't care how much herbs I smoke.
That's a beautiful thing.
And Joe Law
we love that. And come on down. All of our non-FBA people come down to the museum on Juneteenth. Or any day. You come back any day, but come to the Juneteenth celebration and have a good time. Get you some barbecue. You can bring some of your Jollof sauce and seasoning if you want to and sprinkle it on your barbecue if you want. You dig? Bring some of your Jollof seasoning. You dig? Some of our Caribbean people, if you want to come, we got barbecue. You got to bring your own bammy.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to add some bammy to it to make you feel at home, that's good.
You can put some jerk sauce on.
Bring your own bammy and some jerk sauce. And
see, there you go.
Mix the jerk sauce with the barbecue. We're going to have a good old FBA barbecue there. It's going to be a nice vibe. It's going to be a real nice vibe. Yeah. It's all about respecting the culture. Now, there's this one woman. Now, see, this is a tether right here. See, that's the difference between a non-FBA ally and a tether. Now, this woman here, let me show you. This is a damn tether right here. And some of these tethers are so damn delusional. Listen to this woman right here. So this woman, and this shows you how rent-free some of the tethers are, how we are with the tethers. This shows you we're just rent-free in their minds. These people make up arguments that we've never made. Now listen to this woman. I don't know where her argument comes from. Now this is a Kenyan tether, and she got all the smoke for Foundational Black Americans. This woman has all the smoke for us. I don't know what the hell this woman is talking about, but listen to this. She's criticizing Foundational Black Americans for us trying to appropriate her culture. She's claiming we're trying to appropriate her culture. I'm so lost. I just want y'all to listen to this. I don't know what she's talking about, but she said we're trying to appropriate her culture. Hold on.
Hilarious. When an American,
Hold on.
you know what I find absolutely hilarious? When an American raised in America, whose culture is American, tries to Afri-splain Africa to an African. Yet, if I asked you to name me 5 countries in Africa off the top of your head, you probably can't.
Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Mozambique, Chad, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Egypt, Sudan, Cameroon,
Morocco,
Angola,
Egypt, Soweto,
on what planet is it hard to
Zimbabwe,
name 5 African countries,
Botswana.
family? On what planet is it hard to name 5 African countries? What is she talking about? It's the easiest thing in the world. It's not hard to name 5 African countries. What is she talking about? Yeah, her hairline the hairline always speaks volume, and she got a Bantu bead around that damn forehead. Lord. What is she talking about? It is extremely easy to name 5 African countries, ma'am. Lord, we're not dumb. Well, we're not dumb, ma'am. We're not dumb. But hold on.
Not to claim South Africa, but you be the first one to claim a continent about which you have no idea.
What? We claim a continent in which we have no idea.
You probably don't even understand your own history or where your ancestors came from. You probably can't tell me much about the transatlantic slave trade now, can you?
Okay, ma'am. We know our history, ma'am. We can trace our stuff back, and we can trace our ancestors by name.
Based on that piece of that hairline right here.
Ma'am, I would like to talk to her and ask her where her birth certificate is.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your birth certificate? Where is the birth certificate? You don't know your history, ma'am.
She don't know
what was your country before
Sally's
it was Kenya
beauty
and all
supply
of this other
is
stuff.
either. And it ain't one.
Y'all not going to play that game no more. These folks don't really understand their history like
she don't know where the pomade
don't
is.
Anything about these countries that were colonized and carved up.
The super grow.
Couple of 100 years. They don't know what was popping before then because the boundaries have been moved. You dig? Where were your family members 400 years ago? I can tell you where mine was. You dig? I can tell you the names of my relatives going back damn near 3 centuries. The name, first and last name. I know exactly who they are. Where's yours? In fact, yeah, what's your damn birth certificate? I did this with a dude the other day on Twitter Space. This teller, he was over in the UK. He was from somewhere. He said he was from Zimbabwe. And when I asked that nigga about his birth certificate and where he was born, he started stuttering and stammering. Yeah? So don't let these people play these types of games with you. And this is the tether class. Just be clear.
I did that to the nigga at work. He tried to call me old. I said, nigga, you don't got a birth certificate. We don't know really how old you are. People start laughing.
So listen to what she's saying. I want y'all to, let's listen to what she's saying. Listen to what she's saying. You guys will be the first to gatekeep African culture from people who don't look like me, meaning white people. That's her way of saying white people. So basically what she's saying, foundational Black Americans, when we see white people over there trying to appropriate the culture or colonize the people, we, foundational Black Americans, we check them on it.
Yeah.
We're the ones who are vocal about white people going over there trying to colonize the people. We're the ones who are vocal about it as foundational Black Americans. And she has a problem with it. Remember when the singer Adele had the Bantu knots, remember? And it was us,
who
foundational Black Americans, saying, hey, man, that's not a good look. She's, kind of appropriating a Jamaican shirt and Bantu knots, and we're saying to the Caribbeans and the Africans, hey, man, y'all better watch out for that. That's not a good look. That's how it starts. You dig? But you might not want to co-sign that. Oh, shut up, nigga. They were telling us to shut up. Nigga, leave these white people alone. Leave them alone, nigga. They were mad at us for telling, hey man, don't let these white people co-opt your shit like that. Because then they'll go in and start claiming that they created it.
Yeah,
Just like there's
Lisa.
an Asian woman going around making videos in Jamaica talking about all of the culture is really from the Chinese. And we warned you that was going to happen. So we try to pull your coattail to what's going to go down, and y'all tell us, shut up, nigga. The white people are giving me attention. The Asian people are giving me attention. All right.
They love me.
And when they
You
colonize
be
your ass
quiet.
again,
Shut your big nigga mouth.
FBA, can you help us, nigga? Help us. Help us, nigga.
Help us.
All right.
Can you help us?
She's upset.
Why do they put H's?
That we're sitting up here checking the white
But when
people
it is
all
an
over
H, they
Africa
take it
trying
off.
to recolonize people. Listen.
From people who don't look like.
Let me take that. Let me take it back.
Countries were involved in it. But to be the first one to keep African culture from people who don't look like me, which makes you a racist.
Wow. So she said, let me play that again. She said, we appropriate, we try to gatekeep the culture from people who don't look like her, which makes us racist towards white people. That's what she's saying.
But to be the first one to keep African culture from people who don't look like me, which makes you a racist. Plain and simple. How about less claiming, more learning? That's my American husband with German ethnicity.
There it is right there. She got her a white zaddy. There it is right there. This is a damn Bantu bedwench with a white zaddy. That's where all that is coming from.
Coonery,
And she's
bro.
over there literally washing his damn feet. This pathetic bedwench mammy. This is her over here washing a white man's feet. So yeah, we different. We are different. There it is right there. Yeah, she's really extra with the accent, by the way. Oh yeah, yeah, they get real extra with the accent. Extra with the clothing, which comes from Asia. All that dashiki, that shit is made in Asia. They
Yeah,
don't make them
with a
shits over there.
dashiki made in
They
China.
don't make them over there.
Yep, they don't.
You know?
That's what I'm about to say.
They get them shits from Asia. This is her over here washing a white man's feet, ladies and gentlemen. She's washing Zaddy's feet, trying to check us. Let me play the rest of this woman. She's over here washing a white man's feet. Yeah, ma'am, we are different. We are very different, ma'am. Hold on.
More learning. That's my American husband with German ethnicity learning about my Kikuyu culture during our traditional wedding ceremony at Rurashio back in Kenya. That's how you embrace a culture. You learn about it.
Ma'am, you're getting colonized with your big forehead stupid ass. You're learning about your culture, fool.
You don't claim it. Africa does not belong to you. We are not a color. We are not colors. No one is a color.
Oh. Okay. So Africa don't belong to us. Okay. Cool. We ain't claiming it.
I was about to say, all right.
When we claim our ethnicity, oh, you're being xenophobic, you niggas are being xenophobic. Ma'am, you can have it. You over there washing Zaddy's feet. No, Africa don't belong to you. We claim our FBA ethnicity here. We're good where we are. We ain't fleeing. We ain't celebrating a damn zaddy and washing white people's feet. Ma'am, Africa don't belong to you. You're talking about zaddy's learning your culture. He's colonizing your ass. They go over there and run shit. The Asians own Africa. The white supremacists still own Africa. All of the diamond mines and the cobalt mines and the gold mines and the oil refineries, they own that, ma'am. And all you get is a musty, funky zaddy who's going to slum with you a little bit. And then you want to try to pull rank on us. And we ain't trying to go to no damn Kenya.
Right.
Ma'am, if you don't stop.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody trying to run no
I
marathon.
bet you don't even live in Kenya. You go over there, do a little ceremony, and get his erection hard because he likes that jungle shit. You do his jungle fantasies, and then you go back over here to Indiana somewhere.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we are not trying to go over there with you. Because you ain't even over there. I damn sure guarantee you ain't over there no more. You go over there to visit, make a video, and try to pop your collar, and then try to flex on us. Ma'am, no thank you. The nerve. The nerve. And then Tethers try to claim we're xenophobic because we're claiming our ethnicity? Man, please. FBA all day, baby. Oh, I know she's here. She's here. Of course she's here. Yeah, I had a Tether the other night on the Twitter space call up trying to pretend she was over in Ghana. I'm like, ma'am, you are nowhere in Ghana. I can hear the Postmates orders coming in right now. You're somewhere in Detroit. Yeah? So yeah. Don't try to pull rank on us. Won't play that game.
Bitch.
Anyway, man, let me get up out of here, man. It's been real. We had a very decent conversation.
Bitch talking about she from Ghana. Bitch, you gonna have to tell somebody else that lie. Let me see what Lisa talking about real quick. We gotta do Lisa. Gotta do what Lisa talking about. Let me see.
Imagine a second income renting out other people's properties. This is not a drill. There is a way to get started with your own rental arbitrage business.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darian Murray, who you're seeing, the 11-year-old that was shot by a reckless Mississippi cop, he did an interview on CNN. I do have the clip from the interview that I'm going to let you see, but he said he's having nightmares. This child is not sleeping like he should. You know, how is he ever going to get past this? This is something
he got shot.
Will always remember throughout the rest of his life. And how do you rebuild a trust that was never there in the first place with police officers? You know, because I was hearing some, well, you know, he's going to have to rebuild trust. No, he really doesn't.
No, he don't.
You know,
Why?
Many of us do not trust the police. And I wouldn't blame him one bit, especially you're the one that called the cops and you end up getting shot, you know? And, just the whole thing is so upsetting. But I'm going to let you listen to what he had to say about what his nights are like now since being shot. And yes, the cop needs to be terminated and he needs to be jailed.
Yeah, old Negro cop need to go to jail.
You know, that's one thing. We're not on no video defending black cops.
No.
Because they're a cop and they were just doing their
job.
If we see wickedness in a cop or in their actions, you ain't gonna see a bunch of us going on any video to defend anything like some of them folks do. They don't have no problem defending these old unruly behind cops out here, acting more criminal than the people they're apprehending. See, they don't have no problem doing that. You're not going to catch any of us defending these cops, especially this particular cop that shot this 11-year-old. You won't see nary video, just like you didn't see one video of anybody in our community defending what they did to Tyree Nichols. You're not going to find any of us backing those cops up.
Nope.
So I'm going to let you listen to what he had to say, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Darian is remarkably in good spirits for what he went through, but he does tell me when he's alone in his room at night, the weight of what he went through does hit him.
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones. And sometimes I think people are watching me. But my main thought is me dead.
He said he was so convinced that he was going to die that day that he started to tell his mother his last words, telling her to say sorry to the family members who he acted up in front of, telling him to say sorry to the teacher that he was bad towards. The mother said that she is so overfilled with joy that she really doesn't have enough time to be angry, even towards the police officer, Sergeant Greg Capers with the Indianola Police Department. She doesn't even have to be time to be angry at him, she says. She does, though, want him fired and never to work as a police officer in this country again. We're standing in front of their attorney's office because just in a few minutes, they're going to announce a federal lawsuit that they filed seeking $5 million in damages.
Oh, I got time to be
well
mad.
as the local police department. This is still under investigation. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is handling this. They have body camera that they have not yet released of this incident. Meanwhile, Brianna, very quickly, we have reached out to Sergeant Greg Capers repeatedly, but he has not gotten back to us. Brianna?
Yeah, maybe that body camera will reveal how this could happen. I think that is what is on everyone's mind as we see this traumatized little boy. Nick, thank you for bringing that to us. Jim?
All right, let's discuss more what happens next in this case. The Murray's family attorney, Carlos Moore, joining us now. Carlos, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, first, when I hear that little boy, 11 years old, struggling a little bit as he continues to recover, just feel so much for him. You can see how much he's been through here. Can you tell us how he's doing?
Yeah, he has been through more than any 11-year-old boy should ever go through, especially during the summertime when he should be vacationing from a hard years of work at school. But he is struggling. He is trying to stay in good spirits. He's trying to comfort his mother because she feels that it's her fault. But he's a remarkable young man, still has some pain in his side, still struggles to breathe, but he's blessed to be alive, and he gives all praise to God.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm glad he was well enough to even do an interview with CNN.
Hell yeah.
You know, but I'm sorry to hear about the pain he's in, the trouble he's having with breathing, and of course he would have trouble.
Trauma.
He had a collapsed lung.
And then he got trauma.
Yes, he's going to have trouble breathing and just doing some pretty mundane things that he normally would be able to do. It broke my heart to hear him saying he could see himself in a coffin. You know that had to go through not only his mind, but his mother. And you heard what they said. His mother said he was apologizing for being a trouble, to family members in school. He was sorry. And that's sad. None of this should have happened. All of this behind some reckless police officer. How you going to tell people to come out of the house, and then when people start coming, to the living room so they could walk out of the house, you're going to just open fire on them? This is the kind of idiot policing that's been acceptable in America all this time.
Mm-hmm.
This is acceptable. But I'm glad they got a lawyer. I'm glad they lawyered up, because this cop by the name of Greg Capers, he needs to go to jail. And I hope they don't let up until he is behind bars. Now, they're saying that the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is involved with this whole thing.
That don't make me feel better.
And, of course, the case is under investigation. They said he had to have a chest tube. He was placed on a ventilator. His lungs were collapsed. His ribs were cracked. He has a lacerated liver. This is all according to his mother. He didn't get released from the hospital until until Wednesday, which is, my goodness. I'm just, so much is going through my head about this child could have easily have been taken out. So the attorney they hired that you see in the picture with him, his name is Carlos Moore, and he is representing Adarian and his mother.
Gotta take care of our kid.
Murray. And and there were other children in the house. It's no telling how many could have gotten hurt behind this reckless behind officer. So Adarian said, before he called the police for aid, he actually trusted the police.
That's why he called him.
And I think that's where we need to talk to our children about the reality of policing in America, and not be so trusting. Because, as you can see, that cop was not there for that family. You don't do that to people that you are really there for and you're trying to protect. Shooting into a house, when the call came from there is just reckless to me. So anyway, they filed a lawsuit for $5 million, claiming excessive force, negligence, reckless endangerment, civil assault, and battery, among other counts. And it should be
let's go back to what I said earlier.
As far as, force against a child, endangering a child. Shoot, you definitely don't want to leave that off.
This a black child. He was 11.
I'm glad they're moving.
He's a grown
forward,
man,
and
far
I
as that
hope this
concerned.
thing gets resolved. It would be in the best interest of that police department to resolve this one very quickly. Because it just looks bad for a cop to show up on the scene when a child called because this woman's, I guess this was her ex-boyfriend, and the father of one of her children shows up all angry at 4 a.m. Yeah, and he did what he could. He did what he felt was right, and it almost ended his life. And it should not be that way for anybody that calls the police. But in America, because policing is so rogue and out of hand, these things happen. And they are satisfied. See, that's why the policing has never changed in this country, because even with this incident, they are satisfied with the way the police conduct themselves, especially with the Black community.
Right.
But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. Please leave your comment. And
I think that guy who shot that cop is a Bonnie Fife, butter biscuit, bucktooth, slobber mouth, collard green juice slurping, chitlin with extra hog maw seasoning eating, pork chop munching, pork chop preacher listening to as Peckerwood loving, Mississippi handkerchief head. That's what the fuck he is. And that's why he shot a little black boy who called him for help. Come on out the house. Oh, he looks like a grown man. I see an 11-year-old. I know I ain't gonna shoot him. That's how old my son is. I got sons, nephews, all of them 12, 11 years old. They ain't. Right. Come on, I know 11-year-old. I know that's an 11-year-old. I don't give a fuck how tall he is, whatever. I know. I look, oh, that's a little boy. I seen my nephew Leland yesterday, 2 days ago, 12, 13 years old. Come around. He big as hell. I still see that baby face. That's a little ass boy. Leland. He said, oh, that's Uncle LeVar. tall as they are. Still see look my nephew Lawson. He 9. He taller than my Lemio. But I still see that look on his face, how he's sitting around, even from what he wearing. That's a 9-year-old. What type of black man see a black kid and shoot him? Okay, 17-year-old black kid. Yeah, he dropped the gun and they still shot. He dropped the gun, so I shot him. Huh? Damian Irvin. Yes, children are threats to cops. That's why I look at cops with certain. It's like, for real, it's some people that I know that's cops that didn't let that shit get to them. They like family, then it's family. They don't let that shit get to them. But they let me know what it's like. And they like, man, it's some people who, once they put this uniform on, man, they feel like they turn into another person. They break them. They put you through a screening. Because they feel like they want to know if you got my back. So, yeah, I might say nigger. But do you got my back? I'll still kill somebody especially if some crazy nigger jumps out with a gun trying to blow your head off. I'm going to kill that nigga. I've got your back. Now, me, friendly fire gonna happen. But I'm trying to tell you, friendly fire is going to happen. Your way, I'm wham, wham, wham. I ain't gotta hit you. It might fly over your head. Whap, whap, whap. My bad. I ain't even gonna say my bad because I don't want you to know I did it. I don't think, bro. Much love. Yeah, you got a house. No, real talk. Yeah, friendly fire. Rest in peace, Pat Tillman. Ain't that what they said that was? Yeah, well, Pat Tillman got shot up by a bunch of racist warmongers. And that mess. I don't even want to tell the story. Pat Tillman got shot up by a bunch of racist warmongers. We're here, Pat, to kill the enemy. Pat, like, no, there's no one here. They lit Pat up. That's messed up. They lied to us about Pat Tillman. And they lied to us about it. Because us as black people, we didn't care that he went to the military. White people made you. That's patriotic. Look at you. You don't, you niggers have no patriotism. And bullied you. And because most of us was like, that nigga's crazy. But that was their Muhammad Ali. I respect it. We respected it. Our Muhammad Ali was like, fuck that. We're not fighting your war. It's enough going on here. They're Muhammad Ali. I know I'm making millions of dollars, but I can leave that alone and go fight for my country because I'm American. Woo! And you know, you going to come home and be rich from that story. I'm going to come home and just be a nigga. I'm not going to go do that. I'm going to just come home and be a nigga. That's just it. Right. We was like, man, ain't none of us sign up for that shit. Why you think I went to the Air Force, Tyrone? Because I knew if we went to anything, I would see absolutely no combat. Nah, man. I'm just good with shooting targets. Ain't no Arabs blowing up around me. Respect to all of y'all. Man, shit, much love and respect. Not gonna be able to do it. You could have made a visa. You smart. I know. But I don't want to do no shit like that. I already knew. I said, man, how bad could a military jail be? Because I was going there. If they, I was doing push-ups and shit, getting prepared, not eating for months and shit on a food strike. All of that. I was ready. I got my body and mind ready for that time. I said, dang, I read Malcolm X book. I was reading books about niggas who was locked up. Yeah. It's crackers try to scare you, busting big rocks and a little rock. I used to tell my wife, I said, girl, these guns are gonna be jacked when I come because I'm breaking the rocks. Breaking the rocks to the war zone. And like, the war's still going on. You out of jail. I ain't dead. Dishonorable, I don't care. Shit. I ain't dead and I ain't in jail no more. I win. Uh-huh. Shit. I got Article 15 and discharged all in the same shit. They ain't even go through the process. Get this nigger out of here. These stripes in his career. Get him out of here. He called us all racist bastards. That letter, that man said, you can't write this letter. You've basically accused us all of being racist. I said, yeah. I looked right at him. Well, I went to the social actions, man. That man said, this is the better letter. When he read my shit, he was like, young man, how old are you again? At the time, I was like 19. Like 19? You wrote this? I said, yeah. He said, man, this is in detail. It's punctuated. It's well written. Man, this is the better letter. He said, I understand this what the JAG gave you, but this is the better letter. I'm not supposed to advise you either way. I said, I'm going to go with what's better. He said, have a good one. He said, hey, I would too. And that's what he said. He said, I would go with what's better. I said, shit. I said, because the way I see it, they going to put me out. I might well get put out saying what I thought. And if they keep me, it's to prove that it wasn't true. If they throw me out, it's because they were scared I was telling the truth. If they, for real, that's how I looked at it. I was like, well, if I tell them this exactly how I felt and what was going on with me, if they really was trying to prove that that wasn't what it was, they'd keep me and be like, what the hell? No. Yeah, Ty. I just didn't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't give a fuck. I don't care what you do. Kiss my ass. They never tested me. Never. I took one test, the MEPS. That was it. I never took another one. No bullshit. Man, we had so much fun in basic. You can't picture me in basic. What you mean you can't picture me in basic? Let me see here. Mimi called me 47 times. That is my baby. Mimi said, I'm going to talk to my motherfucking pop-up. See, that's why I like that phone. That's why I normally like going live on this phone. That's one thing I don't like about it. Well, give me a 341. I think I only had one taken from me the whole time from the fat white bam. He ain't like me. That's the one that told me, this ain't your hometown. If we get into it, all your friends ain't gonna jump in to help you. And that's when I told him, I don't got that many friends. That motherfucker took 341, got the fuck away from me. I said, sir, Aaron Smith reports his order back at home. I didn't have many friends. So I ain't worried about nobody jumping in. I ain't. You can go ahead. You tough. I don't worry about that shit. Where is that shit at? I'm about to say shit. I got a picture of me in basic. I don't know where our flight pictures are. It's like all them joints just disappeared. A lot of my shit, I think, was at my aunt's house. After she passed. What's up, talking to girl? After she passed. All of that shit was gone. Like 2017. Right. Yeah, you could tell the people who parents never cuss, they'll bust out crying. Most of us will look at them like, okay. So? Like, oh, they just really, that's not scaring me. I listen to rap music. What are you doing? God damn it, you shit fuck ass. Pussy snotting dick. Okay, now you're just saying curse. Okay. Okay, now. Now you just saying curse words with no rhyme or reason. Yeah, we coming down the child hall trying not to laugh at you getting cussed out. What the hell are you doing, Aaron? You have no brain. You are a fucking numbskull. You are a dumbass. It was one, we had one immigrant joint, a sergeant saying to us, he said, are you a dummy? You're a dumb dummy. You know why? Because you can't think. You're a dummy. You're a dumb dummy. That's all. That was the only insult he could make. What are you doing? You're a dummy. You're a dumb dummy. I'd be laughing like shit. I said, that's that nigga's go-to line. Dumb dumb. You're the dummy. You know why? Because you're the dumb dummy. All right. You should have worked on this. He was an immigrant. Then we had a tech sergeant. Half his face was burnt out. I called him Tech Sergeant Two-Face. He looked like Two-Face. He looked like Harvey Dent off of Batman. I said, damn, we got Tech Sergeant Two-Face. He said, forward, hurt. Forward, left, hurt. Color right, hurt. I'm sorry. Color left, hurt. He ain't know his left from his right. He'd be wanting us to go right. We'll be marching, right? We'll be near a patch of grass. He'll say left. And like most of us know he meant right. But you know, it was some of the motherfuckers who listened to him no matter what he said. And he'd turn left. Niggas would be marching in the street. Of the rest of us, I'm like, man, I'm not marching in no street. Hold left, hard. Hold left, right. Half the motherfuckers. That nigga ain't know his life right from. I said, this is hilarious. These are the leaders. Man. I'm sorry. Come left, hard. Color right, hey. Man, he had one joke. It was like, who anybody ever been in Lackland, y'all know what I'm talking about. That pad we was marching on. He was marched to the left. You just walking off into the street. I know he don't want us to do that. We just came from there. They like, and I was like one of the only teenagers that was always on like that. That's why everybody fuck with me, because I was younger and it was up to par. Like, oh, this nigga just not 18. This a man right here. That shit was fun. Yeah, we used to have fun. I'm duct taping niggas to their bed. I don't know all types of shit. We doing little devious shit. We climbing through the ceiling. Got into the civilian luggage. Got the white boy to open the door for him. Open the door. Bet I get my luggage. They're like, Smitty, you had all those cassette tapes? I said, that's all I do is listen to music, watch basketball, play video games. Hang out on the block. That's what I do. I had all them tapes. That white lady said, good God, what would make you bring him? Because I just knew I was out of Texas. I said, I don't know how I'm going to get away with it, but I'm going to smoke some of that weed out of Texas. I don't care if they piss test me or not. I'm going to smoke me some of that shit. I got away with my little shit out there. I had fun. Military not for a family man, believe it or not. I know that sound wild. If you were a youngin' coming up with a family, you can't go into the military. You're not gonna be around them half the fucking time. They gonna always want to send you like you don't got no family. Yeah, it's not. They would prefer you just be somebody who dies alone. For real. The military is for incels. Niggas with no game that ain't gonna never have no biatch. And I mean, like not ever. You're not never gonna have no biatches. They don't want you never to have a biatch. That's real talk. The military would prefer that. That way you ain't gotta pay no benefits to nobody. Mm-hmm. Shit, if you try to get custody of your kids, they'll pressure you to not do that. They tried that with me. That's one of the reasons they put me out. They was like, we can't stop him. See, think about what I told y'all. I never got an Article 15. Normally, you get demerits, then you get an Article 15. They take your stripes, but you still get a chance. Your first major issue, you don't get an Article 15, a stripe taken, and kicked out all at once. I did. And people was like, for what? It wasn't even a domestic issue. It wasn't none of that. What was it about? Failure to obey a direct order. But that, and I thought about it for so many years. I was like, that wasn't his actual order. He didn't give me an order. He said, I don't want you guys to see each other. I was like, okay. He said, well, I'm telling you. Well, you told me I got to feed them and I got to make sure their rent, the bill at the hotel paid. How the fuck was I going to do any of that without seeing them? But that wasn't the issue. The issue was that me and my ex-wife had an argument before. She tried to take my son and I didn't want her to do it. And the military was telling me I couldn't do it. I called my own lawyer. They called them. It was like, y'all have no legal grounds to do that. So that fucked them up. So I went and got my son, and they was mad that I was like, we told this nigga he can't do it, and he doing it anyway. We told him he can't be no single father, and he doing it anyway. They was mad as shit. Like, well, what if you get deployed? I said, well, I ain't even finished half my training, so I can't get deployed for another year anyway. We all know that. And if I get deployed, I got family that can come down here. That's not an issue. Or I could send him back with his mother while I'm gone. But right now, he could be right here. The motherfucker was mad. I guess they figured this nigga gonna be trouble. And guess what? He gonna think. And he gonna win. We ain't got time for it. We can kick him out now. Cut our losses. At least we got all that GI Bill money from him. You know what I'm saying? Cut our losses and we ain't got paying. So I understand. Then I called them all white supremacists too. Yeah, I mean, I understand. All right, whatever. Right, exactly. They wanted it. Oh, massively. Oh, Jeebus, massa. Don't send me back to DC in so many colors. Don't send me back to DC with the colors. I'm gonna get the fuck out of my face. I'm one of the colors. Shit. But let me get off here, man. I gotta take this and go to motherfucking Hershey Park tomorrow. Crazy. Get my ass out here. Give me a Hershey bar or something. Y'all have a good night, man. LBC, man. Come on.